Yo, what's up? It's your boy JJ. In today's video, we're covering some UK news. I mean, this beef that we're covering today goes way back. It goes way back. It's Digga D and Central C. These men are still going at it many years later in the big 2025. And Digga D's in jail currently. So bro's still calling out Central C from pen, which is crazy. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Shout out to Festify, bro. Shout out to Festify. I swear I subscribed to my man. But you know, yeah, let's see it, bro. Let's see it.
We had no participation in anything that's happened out here.
Don't get it twisted. Central's one of the best MCs to come out of the UK.
Digga sitting behind bars right now as Address Central.
One of the best MCs to come out of the UK. No, don't get me wrong. Numbers don't lie. And if we're going off numbers, it's true. If we're going off numbers, it's true. Numbers don't lie. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Central C. I grew up on Digga D, innit? I grew up listening to Digga D. I grew up to listening to Way, 10, 11. I listened growing up. I grew up listening to Digga D, 10, 11, that type shit there, yeah. So I've never been the biggest fan of Central C, really. To say he's the best MC to come out of the UK, I don't know about that. Like, you're forgetting about Skepta, you're forgetting about Stormzy, you're forgetting about Sant Dave, like, you know what I'm saying? But numbers don't lie, so I have to give Century's props. He's up there, and it is up there.
You'll see there's some sort of interview coming out with Trap Lil Ross and the CEO Spiller Guy, and in recording they got Digga D from jail on the phone. It might have been voice notes where he expresses his opinion on Central C, basically saying that he's got into the rude boy thing more recently and talked about the difference in standard between both of them, that Central C does things to draw him out, and when Digga does it he gets called a hater. But let's get into this and break it down.
We had no participation in anything that's happened out here.
Don't get it twisted. Central's one of the best MCs to come out of the UK, and I rate the music highly. I think a lot of people get it twisted, like I hate him. It's not even that. I rate him so highly, but at the same time, if you're looking for the authentic UK drill story, that isn't what it is.
I just don't understand why he's doing a bad boy thing. I'm not even doing a bad boy thing. I'm trying to be a bad boy cop. When you done that shit, go on the room. There's youth from his own area that didn't read that. You don't really care about it. You don't even care about his virtue. You never want to virtue. So this thing is a joke, man. No one cares anymore.
See, I don't really like getting into the political side of music, the beef thing and all of that. I just like, if I like the music, I like the music, and if I don't like the music, I don't like the music. That's the way I judge shit. I don't really like the political side of shit, you know, the beef type shit. But what Digga D is saying here is low-key true, bro. It's low-key true. It seems like Sench, yeah, now he's made it. Now he's in America doing his thing, which big up to Sench, bro. Like, you have to give my man his props. He's in America doing his thing, performing on these big stages, selling out tours, selling out shows in America. He's doing a madness, innit? But it does seem like Sench is glorifying that bad boy act more now than he did before. When he was still on the come up in the UK, he didn't really glorify that bad boy act. Now he is. I do hear what Digga D is saying, you know. I do hear it. Digga low-key spitting here.
I've been saying this shit from the start. I've been saying this shit from the start, but it was classed when I see Digga's hater. So I was just trying to kick back and let people just see it.
The problem is that when Digga disses people, he has problems with so many people. I cannot even name the list that Digga has enemies with.
Bro, I've always said it and I'll say it again, bro. Digga D is the UK's NBA Youngboy. Dead ass. You know how NBA Youngboy has beef with everyone, he disses everyone in the industry. That's like Digga D in the UK, bro. He has beef with every other UK artist and he don't care. He just disses everyone, you know what I'm saying? So I've always said it. And I carry on saying that this guy's like the UK NBA Youngboy.
Industry. You got to talk about Rush, you got to talk about Central C, Fredo. So obviously he's going to get more kickback because super fans of them guys are always going to get onto Digga, even though Digga has a massive fan base in the UK. So when he says things about Central C, people was getting onto him.
But the hater thing's interesting, bro.
There's more things like, bro, if I was to post when I went number one, if I was to post, he posted my number one billboard or whatever, spray painted it and done all of that shit. I posted it on the ground. And no one said that. They kind of praised him.
This was posted up on his Instagram. Central C knew what he was doing. It was in a bunch of photos. You know, Central post numerous pics on one post. And I actually got a message about this being removed myself because I covered this whole story. So the person that was seen taking a picture of it vandalized apparently did not even want anything out of this. It just went viral quickly and he was just taking a picture of a billboard. That's an inside story that I'll tell for you guys. But Central C actually reposting it vandalized was obviously taking a shot at Digga D, who had just achieved some success. But let's get into the rest of what was said in his teaser for the interview.
They kind of praised him. Now, see if I was to do that.
You be straight to jail, bro.
Don't be saying Digga's a hate, oh, Digga this, Digga that, so it's like,
Low-key talking, no facts, bro. It low-key spitting, bro. It really is like that, fam. Central C sends shots at Digga D. Motherfuckers will be like, they will praise him, but Digga D sends shot at Sench. They're saying, Digga's begging it. Digga's begging it, bro. He's only doing this because Sench has got fame. He's only doing this, bro. He's hating on Sench, all of this. He's low-key spitting.
Let me fall back and you lot will see it for yourself, you know what I mean? But the youth's doing good in life, bro. I can't knock him, like, he's doing good in life. I just don't understand why he's doing the bad boy thing.
I think he's far from the word mad. I think
He's fully mad.
Digga D and Trap Lord Ross coming together is very interesting. Of course, Trap Lord Ross has already made that whole documentary basically breaking down how Central C isn't about that life. He just researched through old music, saying he went through a certain phase, and when the drill scene suited him, he used it to garner attention and it benefited him.
And it's like, I feel like there's this almost like Central C mania. And so for me, I almost felt like I had to stand...
Unless I'm confused in it, isn't this the same guy who did that documentary on King Von as well? If it is, this guy's sick at them documentaries, isn't it?
Stand up and just say some harsh truths because like no one else in the scene is going to say this stuff, and he's really kind of like leapfrogged over a lot of really great artists that I feel like maybe didn't get the shine or the career buzz that they deserved. It is kind of harsh, but it's true. It's not authentic. Like he kind of put on the Nike Tech as a costume, and then later on backtracked and said, I'm the one that made the Nike Tech hot in the US. Bro, you didn't make the Nike Tech hot in the US. You're not the one that you didn't make.
Sench got crazy backlash for saying that though. Sench got crazy backlash for saying that, for real.
Nike Tech's hot in the US. Like, let's not be crazy. Like, let's look at any number of Bronx drill rappers that were jumping around in Nike Techs before you was even making this sort of music.
But honestly, that situation recently where he was doing up the gang sign situation, every single outlet has given backlash for it. It was so pointless. He's at the Met Gala and decides to tap into this. It is just fun for him.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he weren't doing like Digga D said. He weren't doing this shit before. He weren't doing this shit before when he was on the come up and shit. But he's doing it now, which makes no sense. But it was, like I said though, I don't really like to get into the political side of beef for that, you know what I'm saying? That's really none of our business, you know what I'm saying? With me, it's purely just down to the music. I can't lie. I fuck with Digga D's music. I've always have. Like I said, I grew up on Digga D. Sench, I never really liked his music. I can't lie. So yeah.
There's obviously people still going back and forth on the streets that it's real for. Central C's family, you will see a cover in their face in the videos, or whoever's with him, they don't want the repercussions of this situation, which is very serious outside of music.
One hit wonder, so.
What was the hit?
Why are you being rude? You're being rude, man.
Why did you just say one hit wonder? What does that mean?
That's who you are.
So what does that mean though?
What are you talking about?
I don't really.
Digga D mainly got backlash that time that Central C took a shot at him on a song, and straight after I think Digga was out of the country, so one of his friends on Instagram Live decided to pull up at Kit Game where Central C was doing some sort of appearance. These are times that this situation could have escalated. By now, Central C has got tons of security, a $25 million record deal, and just too much money to even be involved in anything like this. He is way out of it.
What's up? Digga. What's up? Someone tell this police. Someone tell Sench come outside, man.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. Niggas just love just sending indirect shots. We don't do that.
That is crazy, bro.
Look, hey, that's one of Central's bedrooms. That one there, with the glasses. Hey, you know that?
Yeah, it's been crazy how long these two have been beefing for, bro. It is crazy how long these two have been going back and forth for. Like, I feel like they've been going back and forth since the drill scene started. Dead ass, bro. These men have been beefing the whole time because it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't care, bro. It's always been an argument, Digga D or Century's better, bro. And now a lot of people say, oh, it ain't even an argument no more. You can't even say shit because Century's gone clear, which is fair enough. Numbers don't lie. Century's gone clear. So number-wise, yes, Central C is technically better, but I don't care. I'm still saying it. Digga D is better, man. Digga D will always be better in my opinion. I'm still saying it, bro. And I do really feel like Digga D would be as big as Central, if not bigger, if he never went to jail, bro. If he stayed out of this life and stopped coming in and out of jail. See, that's the one problem with the guy. He's got mad potential and he can definitely make it mainstream. He can 100% make it mainstream. Because before he went prison, he was doing songs with American artists like Hot Boy. He's doing songs with New York artists like B-Love. He was already doing his thing before he went prison. So if this guy could just stay out of prison and stay away from this life, he would 100% make it mainstream. He would 100% be as big as Sench. But yeah, this guy just gets too involved with a life of crime and can't stay out of prison. That's the problem with Digga, for real. That is the problem with Digga. But in my opinion, he will always be better than Sench. I stand on that. You get me?
News that Digga D is about to be released soon as well. It has been overdue.
Oh shit,
this guy
he's about to be released soon. Say less, bro. Digga, you gotta come back and show up for us. Oh shit, I didn't even know that. I was about to say, when does this guy actually get released? But apparently he's getting released soon now. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
being back just in time for summer would be massive for the UK scene. But the Central C ongoing situation just seems like it's never ending now. He just recently caught another charge behind bars, but it's not that serious. It's a driving offence, so he should still be getting released soon. Distro has been teasing that the storm is brewing and that something big's coming. The Daily Mail have said the most hated drill rapper is hauled to court again from his prison cell after driving his £200,000 Lamborghini without insurance near Piccadilly Circus. So basically, he was driving and he didn't insure this Lamborghini, and probably because the quote was ridiculous. This is a young guy with a £200,000 car. A couple of years ago as well, when this incident was, no one was probably trying to insure him for less than over 10 grand a month. He probably thought that was ridiculous and just risked it, and he got caught. Diggity was prosecuted over...
Facts, bro. Insurance prices are crazy. I don't even drive yet. I can't drive yet. I ain't took no lessons. But I know these insurance prices are crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, they were probably overpriced and shit as fuck. They were probably charging my man too much.
For the incident in 2023 while in HMP prison, where he's currently serving more than 3 years for drug offences. The 24-year-old star, whose real name is Reese, has been convicted of driving the supercar without insurance on Piccadilly in West End of London in October 2023. He faces an unlimited fine and potential driving ban according to court documents. He may even appear at Bexley Magistrates Court from his London jail via video link when sentenced. Right now he's just been charged for this incident and there is no sentence at this moment. I don't know if this is coming to court right now because he is about to be released, then he can actually serve his ban, because if they're going to ban him while he was locked up, essentially then he's just going to come out to his driving license being bad. An annoying situation for someone like Digga D, who definitely needs to maneuver around himself easily, but you can get day insurance. You can get covered just for one single day if he was shooting a video or anything. It's not worth risking your whole driving license for. I think this was just a Trap Law Ross interview, and because they were talking about Central C, this guy knows him. I think he was on his show before, so they got him on the phone. It makes more sense for Digga to do interviews if he's about to come out soon in person, in real life, and start promoting. And getting...
Facts, bro. Digga D better make a return. Like, when I say a return, he better make a return and do numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like a YB type return shit for the UK, you get me? Nah, Digga D better show up, brother. He needs to stay out of prison. Because I'm telling you, if this guy just stays out of prison and stops getting himself mixed up in this life and shit, bro, he will make it as big as Sench. He can make it as big as Sench. He is better than Sench. He is better than Sench.
Some motion going, which I do think he will be bigger than ever when he comes out. Going jail doesn't really affect this guy. It just adds to his story.
Facts, bro. It's been... How many times has this guy been in jail, bro? How many? It don't affect him. He's been in jail how many times, bro? And each time he comes out, he just manages to elevate his career better, bro. So going to jail don't really affect him. Because motherfuckers are used to it. His fans are used to it, bro. He can't stay out of prison.
Other than just wasted time of him being locked up, which we've seen through the years, he could maybe be nearer to a Central C. I'm not saying as big if he was out the whole time he's been.
Nah, facts, bro. No, as big, if not bigger, bro. if Digga D didn't get locked up as much and stop, like, if Digga D stopped wasting time in prison and stopped getting locked up, he would be as big or bigger than Sench. He would.
Been to jail, he spent years wasted behind bars. I made a lot of different documentaries recently, guys, on the screen. Catch up.
But hey, that was a good video, man. Always good to catch up on some UK beef, some UK news, you know what I'm saying? Drop a like if you want to see more UK type shit. But yeah, man, that's covering the Digga D and Central C beef. This beef has been going on for years. In my opinion, Digga D is better and will always be better. You get me, bro? I grew up on Digga D. I will always be backing Digga D over Sench any day. But music-wise, and it, like, I don't care about the political side of shit, the street side of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. In my opinion, Digga D's music is better than Sench's, and that's the way I see it. But hey, yeah, man, let me know what your thoughts are on this whole situation, bro. But hey, Digga D needs to come out of prison, make a return, and not go back to prison, and he will be mainstream easily. But yeah, let me know what you all think. Been your boy, take care, God bless him. Wait. Before I end the video, hit that subscribe button right now. You get me? I'm trying to reach 200. So hit it. But other than that, it's been your boy, JJ Bomb. Take care, God bless and peace, man. Love.